Hi guys, so this video, it's about 5 years in the making. It's not going to take 5 years, but this is an idea that I had 5 years ago. So it was basically a case of building a camper van, stopping work and retiring, putting what money I could into building a camper van. And that was in 2019. So 2019, good year work wise. Decided to retire from plumbing, tiling, bathrooms, and in 2022, we all know what happened in 2022. So big problems. Had the money, did a final job, had the money, got advised 2022 with COVID, possibly not a good time to do camper vans. Hindsight's great, isn't it? It's like, yeah, 2022, best time to do camper vans. So decided to put the money that I had set aside into a hot rod that I had owned off and on since 1996. So that was the plan. Put the money into that and yeah, enjoy it. End of 2022, life, everything went tits up. Hot rod got put on hold again, unfinished. Managed to paint it 2021, and that was it. Told everyone I'd retired in 2020, then I had to go back into work. So it was one of them. It was a case of really wanted to do a camper van. All the money I had for a camper van was tied up in the pop. So fast forward 2021, decided I'm keeping the car, forget the hot rods, forget the camper vans. And it just basically, it was one of them. It was a case of there was quite a lot of things to stop me doing a camper van. One, money. Two, somewhere to do it. That was the other thing. It was like, I need a unit, I need garage space, I need something to do it. Because the original plan was to build Citroen Relay or Fiat Ducato, long wheelbase, high top, and they don't fit in a normal garage. Not that I've got a normal garage, but they don't fit in a normal garage. So it was one of them. It was a case of, let's see what's out there, let's see what we can get. But problem is, money's still tied up in the hot rod. So we're now in August 2023, and the car sold 4 weeks ago, and I bought this yesterday. You might be able to tell it's not a Citroen Relay, it's not a Fiat Ducato, and not because of money. Like I say, the money that I got back was basically the original investment that I did have. So it was one of them. It was a case of still not got a unit. I've still not got garage space big enough for a Ducato. I was hoping I would have by this year, but like I say, shortage of units, cost of units, everything else. Being semi-retired, that's just another word for being lazy. I love walking. I've got back into walking again, and I love it. I think if I could walk rather than work, I'd rather walk. So that's what this is about. This is a case of, let's get the camper bug out of the system. It's I've got to try it. I've got to give it a go. I've got to see what happens, and before the bubble burst, if the bubble is going to burst, I don't know. So then it was a case of, do I buy a cheaper van? Problem we've got now is Euro 6. So do you buy pre-2016, which is cheaper? And I live in Manchester. We're still on, there's still the, we're still under review, put it that way. So we're still under review as to whether the green air zone, as Mr. Burnham calls it. That's still under review. So it's one of them, if it comes into effect, we are going to pay every time we go out in the vehicle. If it doesn't come into effect, fine, you're not too bad. But it's something I have to think about. So a cheaper van, not an option. Problem with vans over 2016, prices are going up because sellers are now realising people need Euro 6 engines. And like I say, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen if it comes in. I don't know whether everyone who's got an older van is going to sell it. I've no idea. But for me, I don't want to build a van which then I can't go anywhere without paying a daily charge. So still not having a garage, I decided that I'll build a smaller van. So that's what we've got here. So this is a 2017 Vauxhall Vivaro Sport, and I picked it up yesterday and I love it. I do. I absolutely love it. It's a long wheelbase. So for me, one of the big problems I had with small vans is you can't stand up in them. So this is having a pop top. It's going to have a pop top, and I worked at a campervan place, so I've been pinching a lot of ideas, and a very good mate of mine's been building camper vans for 9-10 years. So he's my go-to. He's my go-to on, I have an idea, I go to him and he says, no, that's rubbish. So yeah, I'm pretty much being steered by him. I have an idea, go and see him, he goes, yeah or no. The one thing that I didn't like about smaller vans is just having cold water. I'm 56, 57 in 2 months. I don't want cold water. I go paddleboarding, that's cold enough. I fall in, I go in the sea, that's cold enough. What I want to do is when I come out, I want to have a shower. Fine, that's going to be outside the van, but I want a hot shower. So yes, it's going to have hot water. It's going to have hot and cold water. It's going to have heating. It's going to have solar panels. It's going to have a pop top. So I'm old, I need these things. So yeah, that's it. It's like we've got the money, we've now got the van. I just need to get started. Pop top's not ready until October. So it's one of them. It's a case of by the time these videos come out, I'm hoping to have so much done already, because I used to have I've got another channel which was related to the car, and best will in the world, you set yourself a goal of doing a video a week, and then life gets in the way, and then all of a sudden you've got no content. The content that you were gonna do, something's cropped up, so that content you then can't use. So yeah, this is I just think if I get a couple of weeks in front, film everything, photograph everything, do a couple of weeks in front, and then go live, it's not too bad. So I reckon by the time this comes out, this goes live, it will be October. It will be October, it will be November. Seeing that we started this in 2019 and we're now in 2023, it could take a while. So yeah, it's a learning curve. It is, it's a learning curve. There's lots of things I know how to do, lots of things I haven't got a clue how to do. So it's just a case of YouTube. That's it. YouTube's a saviour for everyone, isn't it? If you're not sure of something, watch YouTube. If you want to teach yourself how to do something, go on YouTube. So yeah, that's pretty much the introduction as to where we are. That's pretty much why this has took so long to start, probably why it's going to take so long to finish as well. But I'm hoping, like I say, we never know what's going to happen, do we? We never know what's around the corner. I had my life completely different. Then that was it. It changed in 5 minutes. So yeah, we don't know. So it is a case of make a start, see where it goes. see what gets in the way. Like I say, if the weather, what's happened to the weather, but if the weather gets nice again, that's it, walking. I need to walk. I need to get some walking in. So yeah, in between walking, paddleboarding, trying to do this, that's what it's about. That's what the channel's going to be about. The channel's going to be about building the van. It's going to be about just going out with friends and enjoying walking. It's going out, falling in the water, getting wet, you know, trying to paddleboard. I was going to go cycling, but I'm too old. Oh God, I can't keep up with everything that I'm trying to do at the moment. So people say you need to stop, you need to slow down. I can't stop, I can't slow down, but I can only do so much. So it is a case of, yes, I will do what I can, and yeah, that's it. So will it be ready for Christmas? Doubt it. Will it be ready for spring? I hope so. Now, it's one of them. I'm not doing anything. The plan is at the moment is to get the van ripped out. I'll show you in the back. I'll show you the van in a minute. But the plan is to get the van completely stripped. So at the moment, it's a case of, as of Friday, I picked it up on Sunday. As of Friday, it still had tools in it. So it's get the back cleaned, get all the ply out, get everything cleaned back, get bulkhead out, and then it's usual thing, swivel seats in the front, let's say pop top. Until the pop top's done, I'm reluctant to do much, so I'll possibly put the windows in. The windows will get fitted, swivel seat might get fitted, underfloor storage outside, so a case of water can get fitted. That's it really. I don't want to do a great deal more than that. I want to try and keep it where it's still blank. Inside is it just because there's a lot of cutting. There's a lot of cutting involved. Chop the roof off, so it's a case of, I don't want to do something. I want to try and build it once, and I know it don't work that way. When I built the car, it didn't work that way. You build something, best will in the world, you go, that's it, I'm not doing it again, and then something changes. So every change you make is money, isn't it? So I've got to try, and I've got a budget, and I've got to try and stick to that. And I've got to try and do everything once. So the fact that I now have to wait 2 months for the pop top is good, because once I've got it all ripped out at the back, I can then concentrate on where everything's going to go, what I'm putting in it, where it's going to go, what seat I'm going to use, what fridge I'm having, what cooker I'm having. And if it was a big van, which was the original plan, then I'd be at that stage now where it'd be like go, 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 and I'd do something wrong. It'd be a case of, I'd put something in, spend money, put something in, and then go, oh, don't like that, don't want that there. So yeah, having 2 months now to do the little bits, to do the windows, to do the underfloor storage, like water and everything. Yeah, it gives me 2 months to draw lots of patterns on the floor, put tape down, get cardboard, make units out of cardboard, and see what I can fit in. Because it is, the big plan was a Citroen Relay long wheelbase and a Fiat Ducato long wheelbase. So all the plans, everything I've got, all the drawings, everything are for a high top long wheelbase Fiat Ducato. This isn't a Fiat Ducato. It's not a high top. It's a Vauxhall Vivaro. So yeah, it's I've now got, like I say, I can't fit a bathroom, so the bathroom's gone out the window, so I've got an outdoor shower. So it's little things, and it's one of them. It's a case of, I want to try and make it as nice as possible. I want to try and make it as good as possible, where if I am away from electric, I've got electric. That's why it's having solar. Do you know, it's like I want hot water, because I don't know. I don't want to be boiling the kettle to have a wash in the middle of November. If I go paddleboarding or if I go to the sea and I come back and you're freezing cold, the last thing you want is a cold shower. Well, I don't. So yeah, it is a case of home comforts. Try and put in as much as I can. It's outside barbecue points, so it's having outside gas points, outside shower. It's like I say, just I'm trying to make it as good as I can within the budget, and yeah, that's it. That's where we're at. That's how we've got to sitting in Sainsbury's car park making a video on where I've come from and why this is taking place. So what I'll do now is I'll pause this, I'll turn it round, and I will go outside and show you the van. Lots of things on it. Let's say it's next builder's van, so it's good, condition's good for a builder's van. Service history, everything else low mileage, paid over the odds, which fine. But yeah, so I will show you, and I'll show you in the back. Let's say you've all seen inside the van. The front's really good. I love the front. The front has had, I took the seat covers off yesterday, and the seat covers are going back on in a minute because the interior is so clean for a builder's van. The back is your typical builder's van, but yeah, it's got the seats that I want, it's got the fabric pattern that I want. So yeah, we'll see. So on that note, I will turn this off, go outside, and I keep looking because got him in a car park. So got him in a car park. People are going, who's that crazy person? People are used to me being crazy anyway. I walk down the streets talking to myself. I do audio when I walk, so I'm always talking. I'm always recording myself when I'm walking. So yeah, people are used to it. I'm the crazy person who walks down the street. Now I'm the crazy person who sits in his van in Sainsbury's car park. So on that note, right, I will pause this and we will go outside. Right, so this is it. This is the thing in question. So 2017 long wheelbase Vauxhall Vivaro Sport, and as you can see, it's not too bad. I am quite impressed. I am. It's like, after some of the ones that I went to see, it is a good one. It's little things which I'm not happy about, and one of them is on the back. So basically it's got the lock, which I need to get rid of. So I need to get rid of that. So basically that offending item has got to go. That's got to go because there is no tools left in it. I haven't got any tools. So ladder, I'm not sure about. I don't really need the ladder, but I just think because it's there, leave it there. Yeah, that's it. It's like I say, inside of it's straight. It's really good, and it is low mileage. It is really clean. Like I say, it has been looked after. The guy who I got it off, yeah, he's one of them people that, because it's his everyday vehicle, because it's what he needs for work, he has looked after it. So it's got 72,000 on the clock, which for 2017 I don't think is too bad. So, but yeah, it's a case of where am I putting stuff. So this is so yeah, it's not that bad. Like I say, it's not as bad as I thought. I'm going to start getting all this out. That's the next plan. I just wanted to get a video, and I wanted to do basically get some pictures. So roof will be going. All that, like I say, will be coming out. It is having a pop top. It's having a full length pop top as well. So that's why October. So there was other places, but there's a short wheelbase pop top which they put on a long wheelbase van, which I didn't really fancy, so decided to decided to wait and see what these people, like I say, I've got to speak to them again tomorrow. I spoke to them last week before I had the van, just to confirm certain things, and now we've got the van, I can speak to them again. And yeah, so blank canvas, like I say, it's not that bad. I am pleasantly surprised. So let's go around the back. So yeah, it's like I say, I don't know what that is falling on me. Oh, expanding foam. Looks like we've had an expanding foam fight. So yeah, this is it. So ply lining all coming out, this boxing coming out, that boxing coming out, and bulkhead coming out. So that's it. First jobs, ply out and boxing out, and then I'm gonna jet wash it. I'll get everything jet washed inside, and then it's a case of it's then basically a case of get everything jet washed, get everything panel wiped, degrease everything, clean everything, and then take the bulkhead out, and then at least it keeps all the front clean and tidy. Then bulkhead's got to come out for the pop top to go in. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's what we've got. Like I say, these little bits need doing, bits of paint here and there, a couple of dents on the back door, but yeah, a couple of dents on the back door, but apart from that, it's not too bad. So yeah, it's the new project. So this is it. It's a case of, like I say, you can see the seats are dirty, but that's just the dust that's got underneath. That's all the dust that's got underneath the covers that were on it. So pulled this down yesterday for the table. I don't think anyone knew there was a table under there because it's never been used. So yeah, it's I love it. This is it. It's the it's going to be the new project. It is basically a case of, it was an idea we had in 2019, and for one reason or another it got put on hold. It was then a case of get the money, and then other things happened. But now we should have everything to go. So it should be a case of once I get the roof booked tomorrow, that's it. I know what dates we're working at then, so I know what we've got to do. I know what times we've got, what schedule we've got to try and work to. So windows in there, windows in the door. Don't think I'm putting windows in the back. Not sure yet. Like I say, I'll see. Back door's a bit beat up. I think that's the only problem. It's like, if you'd have seen how much stuff was in the van on Friday, it was a case of, it was absolutely chocker. And I think it's one of them, because he's got such a small van and a lot of stuff. Most stuff gets moved out of the way when you shut the door, doesn't it? And it's like the edge of the door. Like say, the edge of the door has got chips in it, where it's been smacking stuff as he's closing the door. But other than that, like I say, I like it. It's solid, it's clean. It's just a case of taking everything out, get it back to a blank canvas, and then start. See where we go. Right, on that note, I will end it there, and hopefully as soon as I get tools out, screwdriver out, start taking some bits apart, I will get the video rolling. So yeah, thanks very much for watching or listening, and yeah, let me know. Like I say, all the people I know who are building campers at the moment, they're all building big campers. So they're all building Ducatos and Citroen relays and things like that. So yeah, right, cheers guys.